Okay, Judy, we are on the last 1, 2, 3, 4 measures of the song, but just to review it, we're ending the line before this one on that C sharp. You had your third finger on C sharp here, so that actually puts you in a good spot to go on the measure we're starting with, which is this one right here. So we have 4 more measures. You're gonna take your first finger and put it on E, and pinch with the A for the bass note. Then your third finger goes to F sharp on that same string, and you keep pinching with the A. Okay? Then your first finger goes to A on the third string, and you keep pinching with the A. So you end up with. And I do it all with an I finger. Goodness, that was thunder. Holy smokes. And Emmylou is freaked out. Sorry, baby. You're going to go E, F sharp, A. Alright, and then it's already down on A, and you're going to go ahead and play the I am there, because you got to do the 8th notes. Alright? It's the only thing weird about that measure. Let me let Emmylou out. I know, honey. Hold on. Go. There you go. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay, now, normally I would push stop and re-record, but I think that's actually going to be funny to watch. Alright, now, the next measure is where it was strange. It's exactly the same as far as the melody is concerned as the other 2 times that you've done this melody in this song, but because you're starting with your first finger on this A right here, instead of just taking your third finger, which is what we had to do the previous times, I'm going to have you just take your second finger and put it down on that C sharp, C sharp, and then everything else the same. That your second finger plays the C sharp, your first finger plays the B sharp, which is the C, and so it's stretching and moving back up to play the C sharp next. Second finger plays the D, first finger is ready to play the C sharp again. So the melody looks like this. You left off with the where am I at? You left off with the A here on the measure before. So your second finger is going to play the C sharp. First finger plays the C or the B sharp. Stretches back up to the C sharp. Second finger plays the D, and then back down to C sharp. One more time it goes. I would practice that, okay? Over and over and over again. In the bass, at the exact same time that's happening, you're going to play an A, and then you're going to take your first finger to play the C sharp. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Your second finger, I'm watching my hand and reading this, and it's wigging me out. You're playing a low A down low. Second finger is playing the C sharp. First finger is going to play the B sharp, and then you're going to play the open A again when you move that finger back up to the C sharp. And then second finger plays the D. But then here's a little different. When you go to put this C sharp back down, the E rings in the bass. Okay, so you end up with this. Okay, practice that a couple times, make it sound good. And then the bass note, the last beat of that measure, we said take our thumb and play the F sharp like this. Okay? You don't have to do that for any other reason except for that I want that C sharp to ring. I think it's going to sound pretty. All right, now you're on to the last line. First finger is already on the C sharp, so you just play that and let it ring, and there's 2 A's in the bass. Okay? The next note in the bass is a C sharp. Use your third finger and play that note. Easy peasy. And then the last beat of that measure is 8th notes on the B on the open string, and an open and oh shoot, yeah, and then an open E. I'm sorry. Totally cool. So that measure sounds like this. Okay, and same thing. 8th notes there should have been an I am on the yeah. And then you end with a fermata on 2 A's. So the first finger's playing A and an open A. Okay? Fermata meaning hold that note as long as you want. It feels like the end of a song, and then it's sort of an answer melody down low. We have this last little part. Okay, you stopped with A, and then we're going to go to the second beat of that measure. And then your first finger is going to jump to the F sharp on the bass. Third finger plays the G sharp in the bass, and then back down to F sharp in the bass. So you end up with. But the whole time you've got a D pinch on all of it. So the open D is pinched the whole time. You end up with this. So it gives you a feeling of suspense. The trick is going to be getting a really nice sound, and the melody is more important than that open D, so it should sound like a stronger thumb. Okay, instead of this. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but here I can hear it. If you're not too careful, you get that D ringing louder than the bass note. Just because the lower the note, the harder it is to make that sound louder. It just is. Then you're gonna finish up with an A chord. You're not gonna put. Yeah, I say just put the whole A chord down for this, even though you're not gonna play the C sharp. It's just good to do. I just think it'll make it easier. And then you pinch with your thumb on the A, your first finger on the E, and your middle finger playing the A there. So you're going to end up with this. You just pinch the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. Okay? So that last measure sounds like this. You're ringing a fermata on A and A. Then you're going to play the bass notes with the ringing D. And then go back to an A chord, but play just the 5th, 4th, and 3rd string. And that's it. Hopefully that's enough to get you through this. It's a long video. I'm going to blame Emmylou for that, and I will see you next week.